Alright, we are here today checking out the suicide of Rachel Foster. This right here came out a couple of weeks ago. I've been meaning to get around to it. Finally got some time to check it out. And I've been meaning to check it out because I've seen, heard, read a lot of comparisons to this to Firewatch and The Shining. And if there's two things about me, Firewatch probably my favorite adventure/walking sim game to date, and The Shining also one of my favorite films of all time. So if this takes inspirations from that, looking pretty good in my book, I would say. My dear Nicole, you're the daughter every mother dreams of. Beautiful, smart, and fair. We've been through a lot, and I know things haven't always been easy, but remember what Dr. Franklin said after your speech at the high school graduation. Faced with the dragon, one must brandish sword and shield. Sometimes one has to know when to kneel before the dragon. I've always thought of you as a fighter who, faced with the toughest challenges, is capable of brandishing all the weapons necessary to fight courageously and heroically. We never talked about what happened with your father, but now I need to tell you a few things before this illness separates us. The affair your father had with that young woman 9 years ago and her ensuing suicide broke our family apart forever. I imagine exactly what was going through your head in that moment. My father no longer exists for me. I can only trust my mother. That your father had irreparably betrayed our trust, and that she had done the right thing by throwing herself off that cliff. I was there. I've always been there. I never thought rage was an emotion worthy of a good Christian, but I used it. I used it to endure pain. I don't want you to live your life like I have, my love. I want you to be free from the past, once and for all. This is why I want you to do exactly as I say. Sell our hotel. The hotel is my family's, and you're entitled to it. Go back there, Nicole. I've hired a lawyer in Helena, Mr. Jenkins, to give you this letter once your father has passed away. I will already be long gone. Take a quick inspection, sign the papers, and sell those walls that hold nothing but rage. Keep what you need to pay off your university loans, and give the rest to the girl's family. Let's end this story once and for all. We've always been there for each other. I wish I could still be there at your graduation, your wedding, my grandchildren's birth. But that's it. We don't know how much time we have. Use yours to love. There's nothing else worth living for, fighting for, or dying for.
The bad weather crossing Montana is amassing all the characteristics of an atypical storm. The bad turn is proving worse than expected, with above-average winds and snowfall, especially forecast for Helena National Forest Natural Reserve. The National Weather Service warns residents to follow all instructions given by local authorities and to avoid all unnecessary travel. Some concerned meteorologists are comparing it to the storm that hit Billings in 1955, with 42 inches of snow falling over a single night. Are we heading into the mother of all winters in Lewis and Clark County?
The smell. It's all I remember from the night we departed 10 years ago.
Alright, so we're finally in control here. That was quite a bit of an introduction right there. So, if I had to wager a guess, we were that umbrella under the rain at the funeral, walking towards our father's coffin, being laid to rest, obviously. Didn't really have the best falling out with him. But here we are in the dreaded hotel. By the way, this entire Snowstorm thing, like growing up in SoCal, just feels so cozy to me, albeit I know how dangerous it probably is. But
the attorney said to check the office first. It should be just beyond the Mountain Museum at the end of the stairs to the main floor, if I remember right.
Said, okay. Just, in case you've never seen one of my playthroughs before, when there's cutscenes going on or people talking, that is when I shush up. But as I was saying, like, the idea of a snowstorm like this sounds very cozy. As long as you're inside, you know, probably around a fireplace with some hot cocoa. Really warm and nice and toasty, that's very comfy. But, you know, I live in SoCal, so it's hot as hell here all the time, so. In case you're wondering, we're running at 1440 Everything maxed out, running at a solid 60, so the performance really good thus far. The game looks fine as well. Oh, that's where you're coming from. Okay, go for it.
911 emergency. How can I help you? What's your emergency? Hello? Can you hear me? What's your emergency?
Mr. McGrath, hi, it's Paulie from Century Telephone Company. I'm sorry to bother you, but as I told you last time, the company requires cutting off the telephone service to delinquent customers. I'm really sorry, Leonard, but my hands are tied. We have to go ahead. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Yeah, Nicole, it's Jenkins, the attorney. The hotel chain that wants to take over your hotel has just dumped a mammoth holy Bible of documents on my desk that I need to check through. I have to personally go to the county land registry office before we meet. Listen, I know you didn't want to go to your father's funeral, but now the hotel is entirely your property. The law requires you to assess its condition before putting it on the market. It's very noble of your mother to want to repay that poor girl's family, Rachel. Not everyone would deprive themselves of such a sum. Anyway, it's up to you now. Get to it. I'll bring you a burger you Portland folks can only dream of. Oh, I left you some notes and a master key on the dining room table of your family's old apartment. Start your rounds from there. Give me a couple of hours. Don't run off, all right?
So Rachel is the young lady that her father decided to get some strange from. But for some reason, her mother's passed away, wants us to do well by this young lady who broke her family apart by giving her a sum of whatever we're making from selling this place. So very intriguing thus far for sure. I mean, I'm not sure if a lot of people would want to do that. When I mentioned The Shining, by the way, I'm kind of noticing it just on the look of this entire area. It's very, very awesome. I'm digging it thus far. I'm not sure if this is like, it's supposed to be like one of those ghost stories that's like maybe more psychologically driven than like, there's actually like spooky ghosts in white sheets running around. That is kind of what I read based on the description I got here. So we're looking for a master key around here. So this is 1993, huh? Yep, that that looks like 1993 to me, man. This is kind of like bringing back a lot of boomer memories for me right now. Is that a freaking Polaroid? It is a Polaroid.
God, everything's here exactly the same as when me and Mom left 10 years ago. It's so... Doesn't matter. Quick tour, nothing more, Nicole.
Here we go, management key.
This is the manager's key my mom wouldn't give me when I was little. I'll need a master key for the guest rooms, though.
No guest room. Okay. Strange telephone. What do you mean a strange telephone? I mean, that's how they kind of were back in the day. It's a giant thing. You could kill somebody with this thing if you toss it at their head the right direction, man. I'm telling you. My room, my rules. Yeah, this is totally a 90s bedroom right there. Okay. Hear the phone ringing. More than likely, that's probably my strange telephone. But before you go over there, I want to take a little quick perusal here. Leonard's book. Oh, this is Papa's book. Can't see her smile, honey. Today I saw Rachel. There's light everywhere. Rachel doesn't want to do her speech therapy exercises. I heard you, Rachel. You were right behind me. Rachel is sad. Rachel says she feels alone. Love you, Rachel. You were right behind me? I mean, that feels like, afterwards, after the suicide, like some sort of ghostly thing. Anyway, yeah, I hear you. I'm coming, buddy. Hold up.
What is this, a joke? Hello?
Can you hear me? Is this Miss McGrath?
Wilson. McGrath was my father's.
This is Helena Federal Emergency Management Agency. My name is Irving Crawford. Mr. Jenkins told me you'd be arriving.
Mr. Jenkins is a very enterprising man.
Oh, I guess so. I wouldn't know.
I'm kidding.
Oh, right.
Any reason for your call, Irving from Federal... whatchamacallit?
I'm calling to assist you during your stay at the hotel.
What?
The timberline is old but sturdy. You'll enjoy your stay, and be safe, no problem. The furnace, wiring, it's all under control.
Oh, okay, enough.
What?
I don't know what Jenkins told you, but I have zero intention of staying here longer than, let's say, 20 minutes.
Oh. But the storm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm leaving straight away.
Maybe you're not aware.
Thanks for everything. Irving, right?
Irving. Yeah. You...
Bye.
Well, two things about that. Number one, Irving, you gotta grow a spine, my dude. Like, if you got something to say, you just gotta belch it out, man. And it's like, And number two, I understand that we're probably not under, like, the best, like, mental state right now, considering we're back here where all this terrible stuff happened to the family, but, you're kind of being a little bit of a bitch towards Irving. I'm just gonna throw it out there,
This place is a real mess. Never thought to find anything like that.
I've had bad days myself. We all do. I try not to make sure that just because I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna crap all over somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So, maybe take a little bit easier on Irvin. Press home to run? I mean home. I'm on a keyboard, dog. That's shift. Why am I running to? Okay, now I'm hearing some weird ass noises. That looks really awesome, by the way. A little spooky, but kind of awesome. Report. Oh, check it out. We're doing the Firewatch thing now.
Hello?
Hey, you still there, Irving?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm still here, Miss McGrath. I mean, Miss Wilson.
When you said this shack was sturdy...
Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you before. Around these parts, the weather...
How much time do I have to move?
The snow piles up pretty quick, and some parts over 3,000 feet are already icing over.
I gotta risk it.
You're not thinking of taking the car?
Well, I mean, what else do you suggest I take, Irving? I came in a car.
Yeah?
Nicole, listen. If your car breaks down, we can't come get you. Not even with tanks.
Whatever happened to Miss Wilson?
Sorry about that. I just...
Nicole is fine. That said, thanks for everything. Again. Thanks.
Seriously, if you ended up out there with your car gone dead, with 12 inches of snow and 20 degrees below zero, your lungs would collapse in a few minutes.
I remember how things work in the mountains. Luck doesn't exist.
As a FEMA agent, I have to insist...
You're not the first man.
To do what?
To try and stop me.
Hey, wait!
Bye! What can go wrong? I have a 1986 Dodge.
That's kind of an interesting little wording, huh? You're not the first man, and then, like, the way Irving just instantly, like, to do what?
I won't stay here a minute more. No way. The attorney, he'll take care of everything. Fuck all this.
Car should be down this way. I mean, obviously we're gonna get away and everything's it, right? End of story? Yeah. Sure, that's gonna happen. Here we are, vehicle. Let's get out of here.
Tell me you changed your mind.
You there?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. It's a direct line.
I can't find my car keys. My fucking car keys. I left them on the seat.
You sure?
Think so. Maybe someone...
No. Listen. This office is about 12 miles from the hotel as the crow flies. It's 40 miles by road. There's nothing or no one in between, and that's not a good thing right now.
God damn it, I knew it.
Maybe the keys are in your pocket.
Wow, that didn't even cross my mind.
Only trying to help.
Yeah, that was kind of bitchy.
No problem. The keys will turn up. The good news is that we have these new cell phones. That's what they call them. Radio doesn't reach out there. I bypassed the signal to create a direct line through a shortwave sequencer. It's like a two-way radio station that's always open.
This place. I vowed to never come back.
Listen, I might only be a voice, but remember I'm here for you. If you need me, just call. Seriously.
Ugh. Fine.
Might only be a voice, huh? I'm on to you, games. I'm trying to decipher it even before a twist shows up eventually, because I know it's going to happen at some point. Let's see what does my trusty map says. My trusty map says I have to open the garage door. Hope it's working. But I mean, even if I open it, what's the point if I got no keys? Alright. Gee, imagine that.
Talk to me.
I can't open the garage door. It's a conspiracy, damn it.
This stuff freezes up with the cold.
I have to get out of here. I'm not sure you get it. Look, I left this place 10 years ago. I had no idea I would have to come back here, let alone stay a night.
Nicole, I know your story. Everyone in the valley knows it. Your father, Rachel.
I haven't heard that name since I left.
I didn't want to be out of line.
Don't mention the past.
Okay.
I'm not sure how these garage doors work. Is it just weird that there's like this looks fairly pristine condition and this over here is all scratched up? I don't know, maybe I'm playing myself trying to figure stuff out.
Hey, found anything useful?
No. No keys. No garage door. I can't get out of here without freezing. Christ.
It's probably only for a night. The conditions might get better tomorrow.
They might?
Look, I'll be on duty all day. Call me when you want. Even just to talk.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Irving.
Just doing my job. Nicole,
Yeah.
if I may,
What?
I'd like to give you some advice.
If it comes with the job.
You're safe up there. Just relax. It'll be fine. Okay. Later.
I can't believe it. I'm stuck. Shit.
I don't like where this is going. Oh. We're going into day one, apparently. Oh, wow, I've been recording that long. Didn't even realize it. Perfect. Well, since we are done, apparently, with the intro here, going into day one would be a very good spot to stop this and maybe continue if we do more. So, hey, how about you guys let me know if you guys enjoyed it, want to see a bit more, if you're interested in seeing a bit more, and we shall come back and do a bit more of the Suicide Rachel Foster. So far, fairly good, intriguing little introduction. Obviously, a lot of baggage here to deal with, but very intriguing thus far. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. All the information will be down below in the description if you want to pick it up for yourselves. I will catch you next time.